everyone, my name is Jasmine and this is my vlog, my small business vlog. I am the creator of Stella Beyond. Our shop hasn't fully launched yet, but I'm starting to get everything together, and I wanted to start this vlog because I wanted to show you guys my start from the beginning, because I have currently 0 followers. I have 0 subscribers, both on YouTube, Instagram. I don't really have anybody. I am starting from 0, and I wanted to record my progress, and I wanted to journal my progress, and I wanted to talk a little bit about myself, about my business, about what I'm doing, about why I'm doing it, and the overall message that I'm wanting to send out to folks regarding starting a small business. If you're watching this, you clearly don't know me because I am brand new, but again, my name is Jasmine. I am 40 years old as of this recording, and I have decided to start my own small business. I wanted to start my business actually in my early 20s, and a couple of different things happened, but basically I got a lot of discouragement. I didn't get a lot of positive reinforcement. I was told I was going to fail, I wasn't going to make it, my idea wasn't good enough, etc., etc.
I wanted to pause right here because if I'm honest, I'm underselling what happened. The truth is, for a long time, I was in a bad, emotionally abusive relationship. It affected me in ways that I'm still healing from today, and I think it's important to point this out because my goal with Stella Beyond is to provide encouragement to anyone to push for their dreams, even in hard circumstances.
And I kind of let those negative things get to me, and I just put my dreams to the side. Stella Beyond is my way of trying to put out there that you can reach your dreams. If you follow your dreams, there is no limit to where you can go and how you can succeed. You just have to start. You just have to move forward. And I also want to send out the message that it doesn't matter how old you are when you start. It doesn't matter where you are in life to a certain extent. If you have your goal and you have your dream, you can achieve it. I want to put out that message that so long as you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything that you set out to do. And I hope that my little bitty shop can bring that kind of positive reinforcement to people who may not always get it from, your support system, because not everybody has the best support system, but that doesn't mean they don't have dreams. It doesn't mean that they don't have, things that they want to do. And I want to put out there that yes, you can do it. You can be just like me, who's starting at 0, who's starting from the bottom, and who is going to be successful. I'm going to speak that into existence. I plan wholeheartedly to be successful with this business. I guess one of the things I want to talk about is the fact that I am, in fact, 40 years old, and I'm trying to start my business, and how that feels. It honestly doesn't feel amazing. There's that feeling that, man, I waited so long to do this and I didn't have to. I could have started at any point. I could have been successful. I could have followed my dreams and not be where I'm at, which is I'm not in a bad space. I work a 9-to-5 job in IT. I make, pretty good money. It's just not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I knew that even in my 20s. Like, even when I got out of high school, I knew I did not want to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life. I wanted to have my own business. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to have my products and put that out there and just do something I genuinely enjoy that drives me. I knew that's what I wanted. A part of me feels like, man, I feel like it's too little too late, but I also want to put out there that it's not too little too late. Even if you feel that way, even if you're like, oh man, I'm too old to do all this stuff, you're not. And that's something I have to tell myself on the daily is, you're not too old. Or another thing is that, some of my stuff is, I've drawn it. I don't call myself an artist, but I do draw some of the products that I'm going to be releasing. And there's also this, people aren't gonna like my art. My art's not that great. But honestly, it's so easy to tell yourself this isn't gonna do good because my art's not that great. And in reality, even though you don't think your art is great, other people will think your art is great. Other people will think your art is awesome because you're always going to be your own worst critic. Originally, my store was titled Jazzy's Cove, and that caused some problems with Meta, I guess, because when I tried to start my Instagram account under Jazzy's Cove, I was immediately banned. Immediately. Like, they just got rid of it. Like, I immediately got a notice that my account was banned for violating something. I don't know what. So I tried to appeal it because I wanted to create a Facebook account too, for my small business, and that got banned. And I don't know if it was my email address or the name Jazzy's Cove. I don't know what was wrong with it, but I cannot create an Instagram account or a Facebook account. After some thought, I decided I didn't really want to name the business after myself, and I wanted my business to have more of a message to people. So I created Stella Beyond because I wanted to send out the message that let your dreams reach the stars is the motto. And I feel like that's very important because I want to send out that message that you can always follow your dreams at any time, at any age, no matter what. You can do it. I've seen people do amazing things at like 70, 80, 90 years old. So if they can do it, you can do it. You can succeed and follow your dreams. And that's what I want Stella Beyond. That's what I want. That is the ideal that I want to push out for my business. So the things that I'm going to be selling in my little shop to start, I have a bigger plan for my store, and eventually I want to get to that level. But just to start, I want to have glass cups, bookmarks, stickers, things like that. And some of it will be my own personal art. Some of it will be things that I've designed. I definitely just want to start small, because one of the big things that I've noticed that can easily happen when you're on your small business journey is you will get it in your head, oh, I have to get like all of this stuff. I have to have all of this stuff ready for launch. And then you end up with a whole bunch of inventory. You end up with a whole bunch of stuff you don't need, et cetera, et cetera. I have been going through trial and error, trying to figure out what papers I want to use for my stickers and my bookmarks. I've been going through trial and error for sizes and what I want to have my bookmarks be. I have magnetic bookmarks and regular bookmarks. And I feel like if I had gone even I bought a lot of stuff, let's put it that way. But what I'm saying is if I had gone like super gung-ho and bought and printed out a whole bunch of things, I think I would have been in a much worse spot than I am right now. I do feel like as a small business owner, just trying to get everything prepped, it is a good amount of money, I think, if you don't already have the products on hand. So I had to buy a printer, I had to buy a Cricut machine, I had to buy the paper, of course, I had to buy just basic office supplies, things of that nature. So all of that added up pretty quickly. I think I've spent quite a couple $100 on everything. The Cricut machine alone was $200. The printer was like a good $30. All of the papers and stuff like that I've spent on has probably been about $50, $60. And then we're not even going into the fact that I have to get shipping stuff. You can, just as a side note, you can go to UPS and USPS and get free labels, boxes, things like that, shipping supplies. So if you haven't tapped into that resource and you're trying to start a small business, I do highly recommend that if you don't want to spend like a lot of money on that stuff. Another shipping site that I've been looking into is called Eco Enclose. They sent me, and I think I'll put like a small video out for it, but they sent me a sample with literally everything that they supply. I highly recommend them. Their prices are not bad. And if you want a more eco-friendly way to ship your items, I highly recommend them. So shipping has been one of the big things that I've been trying to get a handle on, because you can have your products, but how are you going to ship it out if you don't have anything? So that's currently what I've been working on, is getting that done. The other thing that I've been working on currently is getting my UV DTF transfers for my cups. So I have my stickers, all the stickers that I want to design, and I have, I have a few more that I think I'm going to design, and I'm going to record that process and upload it. But I have my bookmarks too, some of them. I need more bookmarks. I think, okay, so in regards to how many products I want to open up with my store, let's go ahead and go into that. So for my store, I want to have at least 15 to 20 stickers available for people to buy if they want to buy them. I will not have any sticker sheets to start. I'm not very good at them. I'm trying to figure it out, but I feel like sticker sheets can be a little, for me, they've been a little bit daunting. So I'm gonna hold off on having sticker sheets, but I think towards the summertime, I will try to make some sticker sheets, have some summer themed stuff to put out there. My bookmarks, I have more magnetic bookmark ideas than I do regular bookmark ideas, but I want to at least have like 5 to 10 regular bookmarks, and then I want to have at least like 5 magnetic bookmarks that I want to put out there. And as for the cups, I'm not going to, I think I'm going to order about 20 cups to start. And then I'm only going to order like a few UV DTF transfers. So even though I'll have on hand about 20 glass cups, 16-ounce glass cups, I'm probably only going to maybe 5 designs to start. And the reason for this is because even though I have more I could probably put out there, I'm only going to do 5 because again, I'm starting at 0. I have no followers. I have no one subscribing to my YouTube channel. This is literally the first video I'm making for this channel. And so I am starting from scratch. I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff and it just not sell. So I do want to get into why I'm using UV DTF transfers, because I did notice at first that there were a lot of people who were using vinyl cuts for their glasses, and I think that's awesome because you get to, obviously you get to customize it the way you want. The reason why I'm not using those is because when I got my Cricut and I started looking into buying the vinyl, I felt that it was overall cheaper to buy the UV DTF designs and make my own UV DTF designs through another business than it would be to buy all of the vinyl that I would need, all the different colors that I would need to put together one glass. I felt, and even when I look online on Instagram and whatnot, and I see, like, for example, Tech Craft, they have a lot of videos where they show you cutting out all the different pieces of the decals to put on the glasses, and it feels like you waste so much paper, and I'm like, that is so much money to waste because that stuff is not cheap. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with the UV DTF transfers for my cups and make designs for them. And I feel like overall I will probably make more money, not more money, but I will probably save more money doing that than I would the other way around. So I have decided that I'm going to start with an Etsy shop, and the reason for that is because, again, I am starting from 0. And I don't feel that having a Shopify store is a good money investment for me when I don't have a customer base. I don't even have a mailing list yet, which I need to look into what mailing list program I want to go with, because I definitely want to start a mailing list. Everyone has been saying you need to start a mailing list, and I see the benefit in it because now that I have my business email account, I'm getting constant emails from places that I'm wanting to invest money in, and they're showing me all of these discounts and things like that. So having a mailing list I think is very beneficial. I just don't know who to go with yet. I'm gonna keep looking. If you guys have any recommendations, I'd love it. I'd love to know who you think would be beneficial for me. One thing I do not recommend you doing is there is these glasses here. So in my journey of trying to find the perfect glass, I went to Michael's and I bought, was it Michael's? No, I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought these. These suck. These tops are terrible. They have very, very little space for the straw. So when you try to close it up and it has liquid in it, right on out the straw, unless you don't put the straw in there first. So I do not recommend these glasses. Again, you can get them from Hobby Lobby, and I just wouldn't do it. And also, they're a little bit longer than I personally want for a glass. I like these a lot better. These are the ones that I'm going to be using. These are the ones that I've seen a lot of other small businesses use. The tops are great. You don't have that huge, I can stick my finger in here. You don't have that huge, you don't have that tight grip, plastic grip that's in there that kind of sucks in all the air and stuff like that. So I highly recommend these glasses over the ones that they have at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so let's talk about branding. I'm kind of still playing around with the idea of branding, but my colors right now are pink and purple, and I'm probably going to throw a little splash of blue in there because I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. And the reason why it ended up being pink and purple is mostly because of the character that I designed around it. I don't have a name for them just yet, but I am doing what is called my planet series, where I have different characters that represent different planets. And those are going to be part of, you'll see some of them on my stickers, you'll see some of them on my bookmarks and things like that. But yeah, so my branding ended up being surrounded by the concept of these planet characters. Of course, the name of the business is Stella Beyond. So I wanted to create a little series of characters that are from outer space. So you'll probably see some of that in there too. But the character that I used ended up being representative of the moon. And the colors that I was using for them was pink and purple. So I decided, pink and purple are very complementary colors. I like them. It's very soothing. I'm going to use those colors. And so Stella Beyond is now, the brand colors are pink, blue, and purple. I guess the last thing I want to talk about is opening my shop. So I've talked a little bit about myself, and I talked a little bit about the equipment that I've had to buy, and I've talked a little bit about what I'm going to be selling. And honestly, now it's like, okay, well, where are you at then? Like, why don't you have a store open? And the reason for that is, well, the shipping stuff. I'm still waiting for the shipping stuff to come in. And also, I haven't printed out anything inventory wise. I haven't gotten all of my stuff together. There's still a few different things. I'm waiting on one design that I want to use. I basically ordered a sample, kind of, sort of. I just want to see how it turns out, and then if it turns out good, then I want to keep using it. And then I also have to decide what other designs I want to start out with when I open up my shop. And so hopefully over the next few weeks, I will be able to update you guys on those decals and what I'm going to start using them for, and how I'm getting everything lined up for the shop opening. Another reason why I didn't start my business, because originally I had wanted to start it before Valentine's Day. Actually, I wanted to start it at the beginning of February. Different things happened. One, I'm trying to sell my house. I actually want to move out of state, and originally I was like, do I really want to start a business when I'm trying to move? Because there's all the legal stuff too. And I was like, well, do I really want to start up my business and then have to dissolve it because I'm moving out of state eventually? And the answer to that is, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna start the business, because like, if I sit here and wait for my house to get sold, my house has been up for sale since end of December. And we've had a few people inquire, we've had a few people be interested, but no one's really bought anything. And that's kind of a testament to the housing market right now. And I am not a patient person, so I've pretty much just decided I'm gonna go ahead and start the business. So the current plan is hopefully the end of February. But if that does not work, then I will aim for the beginning of March. I will not announce anything officially until I have at least the bare minimum of what I need to open my shop. some of the things that I have been wanting to know or wanting to see when I see other small businesses talk about their videos or do their videos or talk about their vlogs is, one, how do you, what are some of the ways that you keep organized or you keep everything together? And one thing that I decided to do was get a organizer or get a planner. I am very bad at that. So I decided to get a planner, and that's what I've been using, and I don't have it on hand right now, but I will probably throw in some clips for the planner. But what I do basically is the planner that I currently have has the days of the weekly planner, and then the monthly side. So during the monthly side, I put in all the important dates, bills, things like that, when I get paid, etc. And then on my weekly part of the planner, I put down all of the things that pertain to the business. So today, I believe I'm supposed to be working on some more cup designs. I have 3 currently. I want to have at least 5 designs. Even if I'm not going to be selling them right away, I want to have them so that I can place, if, you know, once the shop opens and stuff starts coming in, then I can start ordering more different designs to put out there for folks. So if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I'm so glad to be going on this small business journey with you. And I hope that if you are wanting to start your own business, or if you're looking into starting your own small business, you continue to follow along with me as I try to stumble and struggle through the process of starting my own small business. See you guys later.